My name is Mandy. My daughter's name is Mary. She's 9. We came last year. She's been in gymnastics since she was very small. Has always been super strong, but her first year on level 3, she just kind of struggled, and we couldn't really figure out why. I mean, she couldn't get her dismount on beam, but that was one thing, but there was just a lot more. It just, her scores were just kind of struggling, even though she still had strength and she was working on like back handsprings on beam, but her scores weren't there. So she was going to repeat 3, which we knew and were very happy with, but we thought that coming to this would be fun. So we went to the one in Bismarck last year. We live in Minneapolis. We drove over, and it was incredible. Like after, I get like goosebumps talking about it, but like after your story about how it became such a challenge, and you just kind of didn't like beam anymore, it almost made you want to quit, and that's how she felt. But like to just decide in your head that like it is a challenge, and a challenge is like the best thing. It's the most rewarding once you do well at something that's the hardest that most people have a hard time at. So literally the moment that we left, she and her friend that's also here again, they're like, beam is our favorite because it's the hardest, and we're like, okay, how long is this gonna last? Like the trip home to Minneapolis, and it lasted, and I was so impressed. And by the time we got around to the first meet last year, she took first place on beam, just killed it. It was unbelievable, and then like continued through the season. She ended up 2nd or 3rd at states on beam, got first all around. Like it was incredible. And so after that, and our stories of telling our friends and their girls, it was just kind of like, she does a lot of hard work. Our gym has amazing coaches, but to take the time on this special event and to hear the stories was so impactful to her. It was great.
There was other locations closer, so why
Yes.
didn't you use Vegas?
Well, we were going to go to Kenosha, which would have been a lot closer. But yes, we were trying to figure out, coordinate, because there would have actually been more of us that were going to come, and we were trying to coordinate if everybody could do it, and it sold out. And so then basically at that point we're like, okay, we have to fly. So no matter where we're going to go, we're going to fly. And then, I mean, honestly, Vegas seemed at the time that it is a little bit less expensive, but it's also fun. I mean, the 4 moms and 4 girls that we've all been friends for a long time, so fun girls trip. The thing that had the biggest impact for my daughter was probably listening to the stories from some of the girls, including yourself. I think that although they do have gym sisters and whatnot, our gym is still relatively new. It only opened in 2018. So the amount of higher level girls that are there that they interact with isn't as much. So I think hearing stories of like, it's okay to kind of hate beam and you can still overcome that and become better was really big. And then also just the fun aspect of it. Like I feel like when they go to beam, it's like, they go to bars, everybody loves bars. They get to flip and be, all the things. But here it's like, guys, make it fun. The hardest, most difficult, I think for a lot of gymnasts anyway, event turned into, this is fun, this is awesome, there's so much we can learn, and it's just really like a mindset change of it.